Damn it. I prefer actor.
Either's fine.
Right?
I get asked that a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Do you prefer actor or actress?
What do you prefer?
I don't care.
You don't care?
As long as someone considers me one of either,
Yes.
I'm okay.
A hell of an actor. I've seen her plenty of times at the Actor Studio working with Marsha, doing a lot of work in session. You're fabulous. Seeing your work in Customer Soul. I said it to Chris. I said it. She was so good. You blew me away. And trust me, that's not easy to do, but you did. And of course, our beautiful girl, Emma Brooke. I don't know if we can have a shot. I don't know if we have the cameras over there. There you go. You can say hi to us. Looking good, looking pretty, and you got the hair down. I don't know what you use for shampoo. What do you use for your hair? You were talking with Judy about it, right?
Well, I tried when, but it didn't really work, and I didn't use it today.
Okay.
Today, I'm pretty sure I just used like Pantene or something like that.
Very nice, very nice and thick. We got your father right there, right there. I can barely see you. I want to mention before I forget, there's an event taking place in the Galaxy Medical Center next Saturday, June 8th. They are located right on 131st between Lexington and Madison. They're going to have a meeting with all these doctors. It's going to be free food. It's a great place to go. Guys, please check it out. And we are going to have a little clip. I'm not bragging. I'm just saying. Let me see if I have my notes right. Yeah, we're going to be showing a clip from the Drama Desk Awards. We got invited 2 weeks ago to go to a reception to the red carpet. I'm not used to those things. It was very exciting to see all these actors coming. And Judy, they were so willing to talk.
Yeah.
To me, I'm nobody, man. And I was like, so this is good. So we had a few interviews. In fact, to say it right, let me see if I get it right. We got Tracy Letts. He was a nice gentleman. He won Best Leading Actor in a play for Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf. He's a class act. We got Andrea Martin, Best Feature Actress for the musical Pimpin'. That's how I say it. Pam McKinnon, she was good. She's tough. She's a great director.
Yes.
She directed Who's Afraid of Virginia Woolf.
And Clybourne Park.
Oh, my God. She's so brilliant. And we got Laura Osnes. That's how I say it. Best Actress for Cinderella. She was very nice, very cool. She's very down to earth.
I hear it's a fun award ceremony, that it's just a really nice event. And people are
and the
very
actors
friendly.
off Broadway and Broadway, all the one coming together.
Yeah.
It's so great. So, Deja and Drew and Gloria, whenever you guys are ready to show the clip, we show the clip. I want to make sure that we cue it the right way. We don't want to see the cola bars there. We don't want to see fancy stuff. It's 7:34. Clock is ticking. I'm still waiting. I guess it's not ready. It is ready now. Okay, cool.
This is the first year I've gotten all of these nominations. I am so just overwhelmingly grateful and just so honored that all the nominating committees, the awards this season have recognized this beautiful show and this gorgeous story we're telling and this iconic character that I get to play. It's really very exciting.
You get to play all these iconic characters with Bonnie and Clyde, Cinderella, The Sound of Music. I mean, what's next after Cinderella?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I
You
have
don't
no
know.
idea. I'm just gonna enjoy my year at Cinderella, and I don't know. Hopefully we get to do something different, something more, back to something more edgy or something, less princessy. It's time to switch it up.
Let me ask you, what time you get to the theater? What do you do? I'm kind of like wondering about how does it work when you go in, you go to the makeup room. Do you warm up your voice? Do you like to be by yourself? Do you do any yoga?
Sure.
Tell me.
I like to get to the theater usually an hour before
From the mystery
show starts,
Edwin
and then I
Root.
get
Are
my
you
wig
ready?
on 15 minutes later, so 45 minutes before the show starts. So I get my wig on, and then I have half an hour where I can I warm up and stretch, and then I usually go visit Santino, who plays the prince, and I'll chat with him for 10 minutes and kind of get ready. And then when they call like 15 or when they call 10 minutes, I usually go down and I start stretching and finish my makeup. I do my own makeup, but I do have a hair person carry that.
You do your own makeup?
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty cool. She does her own makeup. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. We all do. Broadway people do their own makeup for the show.
They
But
like to do that. They don't like to have anybody there.
no, I know, every day.
Every day.
So we learn how to do that. But then when they call 5 minutes, they call places, I get in my costume, and on we go.
I've known Edward now about 13 years. This is the 6th play of his that I've done, and I think the 9th production. Getting to work at Steppenwolf on this play was a dream come true. I mean, my actors just signed up for the ride, and it's really hard. It's an incredibly demanding play, and we threw ourselves into it. There is so much humanity and humor almost like it just runs the gambit from not just A to B, but all the way down to Z. And it was exhausting. And, you know, I miss it so much. I miss the production so much. I used to drop by the theater to just get a hit. No, certainly not every day, but like every 3 weeks or so. You know, simply to get a hit of my amazing actor in this amazing play. But I'm also grateful that my actors got to do it. Because, man, they were exhausted. It really is really taxing.
Awesome. Now, Ever Abbey said not too long ago that a good director is able to bring the play to the surface, right? That you cannot interfere between the playwright and the audience. You're like a bridge. What do you think about that?
You know, I think that's true. And with a great play, you know, it's not about getting out of its way because it's really hard work to figure it out. But it's about getting in there and wrestling with it on its own terms. Like I find with a great play, if you start, you know, sort of bending it and twisting it into like submission based on your own story, you're going to get in trouble. And so, you know, there's so much within a great play to be mined and like discovering of the real intent of the writer. That's you know, that's why I go to work. That's why I get up to want to do that.
I know people keep asking you the same questions I have.
How does it feel? I feel so grateful to have this appreciation, and I feel like it's genuine, and particularly from women. I really love it. I mean, you're not old enough, but women over 60, I think it's, you know, that's where I wanted to reach, really, because I thought, you know, I'm 66, and I thought my life...
You look great. What do you do to keep yourself in shape?
I work out all the time.
You do work out?
Yes, but it's genetic. But I wanted to inspire people, and especially women. Their life isn't over yet. It's just the beginning.
Who's afraid of Virginia Woolf?
Yes.
What a big challenge.
Yes, big challenge.
Huge challenge.
Yeah.
How do you approach to the work?
You open it up to page 1, and you start with the first line, and you say, why am I saying this, and who am I saying it to, and who the hell am I, and what the hell am I trying to accomplish here? You just, like you were working on a new play. Not like you're working on a 50-year-old great play, but like you're working on a brand new play. You just start from the beginning.
Working with this director, she's amazing.
She is. She did a fantastic job with this
Why
play.
she's so fantastic? Why she's so good at
Well,
what
she's
she
just
does?
very specific. She just really, there was not one thing, one line, one moment that escaped her attention. Everything in the play got addressed in one way or another. A discussion that began from the first day of rehearsal until long after opening, in fact.
Right now, does she tell you what you want to hear?
No, not necessarily.
No, necessarily.
Yeah, no.
Good. It's a big challenge. Thank you so much.
Lovely to meet you.
Thank you.
Class act. What a class. He's so humble and drop dead gorgeous. I think I fell in love with this guy. He was so cool. It was nice to see these people, Judy. You know, actors are...
And talking about the work in such a way of respecting it and enjoying it and
Yes.
knowing how to talk about it, I think, is also
And
very difficult. but-
learning from each other, right? It shouldn't be so difficult to be supportive,
Yes.
it shouldn't be so damn hard,
Yeah.
right?
That's how it goes.
It is what it is. Well, let's talk about you. Let's talk about you, meeting you at the actor studio, seeing your working session, see how devoted you are, how brave you are on the stage, and how willing you are to really let yourself go and have fun up there. Let's go back to the beginning,
Yeah.
acting from the beginning.
Oh, from childhood? Are we going
Yes,
back that
a little
far?
bit. I don't know if we had time, but we can squeeze
all
it up.
started with. No. I was actually a very shy kid, and
too.
my mother was very surprised when I had expressed interest in doing this. I think I was around 11 or so when I said, I want an agent. And she went, let's take some classes first, because she knew I was very sensitive and I wouldn't deal with the rejection quite well enough that young. And so I took some classes at the neighborhood playhouse and then auditioned for LaGuardia High School and went there and absolutely loved it. So in college, I think I tried to veer toward a real degree. You know, I was doing a lot of education courses and yet somehow kept doing theater courses at the same time and ended up with a theater degree. So caved in and I said, all right, well, I want to do this and I think I should pursue it. And so I've been pursuing it since then with some success and, you know, ups and downs. Like,
Well, What do you
It
mean
all
some
goes.
success, man? To be
Some
good
wonderful things happened, and
to be good at
still
what
working at it. So.
Judy, to be good at what you do, God, I don't know if you call that some success. I mean, actors, we're too tough sometimes with each other. We too much like, I don't know what we expect, but
Well, I think when I was first auditioning right after school, it was very hard for me to not take rejection personally.
right,
You know, you always wonder, well, why am I not good enough to get this role?
right.
And once I was able to get past that and just do the work for the enjoyment of it myself, and to go in and discover and learn and have fun with it.
Right.
It still sucks when you don't get the part that you really wanted.
Right, you're like,
but
damn it, I should get that part.
right, but now it's more like I go, well, maybe I wasn't
Forget
tall
it.
enough or short enough or young enough or old enough, and
Whatever.
maybe I didn't look right with the other guy, and you know, you don't
Who
know what the
knows?
circumstances are. So I feel like if I can go in and at least say I feel good about what I presented, and it's an opportunity to perform and
To
all
do.
of that, then you get what you get and you don't get upset.
Good. No, you have to enjoy it because we torture, man. We just go
Yes.
crazy.
Yes,
We
it's very
think
easy to do that.
too much crap
Yeah.
up here. It's not good. What about the actor studio? How you come into the actor studio?
The actor studio, I actually found out about through a friend of mine who wanted to audition and wanted a partner. And I was like, sure.
Yeah.
And then when we got there, they said, do you want to be considered? And I said, sure. So
sure.
it was one of these accidental blessings. I found that in many cases, I do my best stuff when I don't know what the stakes are.
Right.
So I
Good.
felt prepared, and I had a great time working with my friend, and got a call back, so they wanted me to do a different scene.
Uh-huh.
Hindsight, I realized it wasn't the best choice. We did Glengarry Glen Ross flipping my character to a woman and deleting a character out of the scene, you know, because you have to cut it down. and
Right.
fit.
5 minutes.
Hindsight, I realized this was not the best choice. But,
Yeah.
but they liked something in me, so they said pick another scene. And
Good.
so I brought back a different piece for my final and got through and was made a member. And I do think that a lot of where I've been able to get as an actor is because of being able to participate at the studio. I think I've learned a lot by being there.
You think it's a scary place to be? Session.
It
How-
can be.
Why do you think it's so scary, so
Well,
heavy
there's
sometimes?
so much, and I suppose speaking for myself, because I know everybody has their own experience there, but there was so much esteem and respect, and like, oh my God, I'm
Right.
considered amongst this caliber of actor, and so you want to step up. So
Right.
when I
Mental
the first,
pressure?
mental pressure, yeah,
Mental pressure.
yes, yes.
Okay.
And also their whole point there is bring in the stuff that's scary for you to do. Don't bring in the stuff that you just know you can do really well.
Right.
So I more and more have been trying to do that. And it can be scary to say, okay, I'm going to go in there and I'm going to do the scene touching on this topic that really freaks me out, and am I going to do okay? You know, there's a safety element in a way of dealing with certain things within yourself. And Marcia Haufricht, who you mentioned, yeah.
Sending my love to you, doll.
Love Marcia.
We went to the exposition last week, right? We saw each other 2 weeks
yes,
ago.
Yes.
We did. We did.
She's
We're gonna bring you
wonderful.
back, baby. It's only for the painting. I said
Yeah.
no talking about acting, only painting.
That she's amazing, amazing teacher. And when I was first studying with her, she said to me once, she goes, Judy, you know, I notice in your work, you get to a certain point of connecting with something really hard or sad or angry, and you touch on it and then you shut it down. And she said, why do you do that? And I said, well, I guess I don't know how it's going to stop when the scene is over.
Right.
You know, how do I know that when I fall apart and I'm really feeling something, that you say cut or we take our bows, that I'm not going to still be screwed up by whatever I opened up? And she said, you'll keep learning. You give, you know, let a little bit out at a time. And she said, one day you'll have the experience of it all pouring out of you, and it feels great and like a release. And so I trusted her.
Yes. Trust is a big.
Yeah,
Issue,
and more I'm
trusting.
finding that to be true, that it can be a wonderful.
You heard my bone snapping? You
Yes.
just heard it? Oh, man. Running around like crazy before we go live. It takes a toll on
In
you.
your fabulous shoes.
And my fabulous high shoes. I'm sorry, I'm not bragging here, but I can keep it balanced. Customer soul.
Yes.
Because we're going to jump to Emma. We're coming to you, baby. We're coming to you, so you better be ready.
Let's do it.
Yes.